Blessed Wednesday. There are some people who believe that you are being lily-livered in terms of taking action, too cautious, and always saying that you are going to act, but when the force of the police comes on you, you retreat, and they believe that you should be more bullish. I want to understand.
But I'm not a bull.
But they believe that you should. And I was part of a meeting that you addressed with teachers, and that sentiment was echoed to yourself directly, where your supporters believe that you should.
Is that a journalist who's playing that? Okay, thank you.
Where your supporters believe that you should take the bull by its horns. Are you at any point going to get to that point? And if so, what is the trigger? Then the second question is that your councillors have expressed facing serious challenges on the lack of devolution, alleged interference of their work. What is the way forward to ensure that your councillors have authority so that they don't continue giving excuses, so that they are able to effectively deliver? Because right now, if you ask them, they tell you we are being hamstrung by local government. So what is the action or the plan forward to ensure that those excuses stop playing?
Thank you. I'll start with the issue of Chamisa being a bull. You see, let me just state this point and state it clear. Chamisa is the leader, but is not the party. The party makes decisions as a collective. This whole thing of wanting to separate Chamisa from the organization must stop. When decisions are made by the party on action to be taken, it's a collective decision. Yes, I'm the captain, but the captain is not the team, and the team is not the captain. We have midfielders, we have defenders, we have strikers. It's a team, and a very effective team for that matter. So this whole thing of saying Chamisa has been, I cannot afford to behave like a youth activist, because I'm the leader of the people. I have lieutenants who are supposed to do what you are asking me to do. They're supposed to be bullish. My duty as the statesman, as the leader, is to be the ultimate pacifier and show the country the direction. But you want me to set up fires across the whole country. When the nation burns, who is going to extinguish those fires? I'm very conscious of the responsibility that I must take. And I must do it with calmness, boldness, equanimity, but also realize that we have a nation to build. And it doesn't take a lot of time to destroy this country. Mnangagwa must be thankful that I've tried to funnel the genuine desire of the people to see peaceful resolution in a particular way. But that time is up. I've said, now we're drawing the line in the sand. Even within the party, I've told them, we will not continue on this path of talking about dialogue. We must be able to resolve this issue once and for all. So you will see more of the people taking into the streets. You will see more of the people acting now than ever before. So this whole thing of wanting the principal to behave like a lieutenant, it doesn't work. If you want the fight in the dog, you will find it. But you will never find the dog in the fight. I hope I've answered. On the issue of the trigger, there is always a revolutionary moment. And those moments are coming. The trigger will come. All we have to do is to be ready. And I can tell you that the nation is ready. It's not even an MDC issue. It's ZANU-PF, MDC, everyone. Ministers, MPs in ZANU are also fed up. Everyone. I have no doubt that when the moment comes, all the people are going to come, act together, work together, and do a great thing together to make sure that our country is liberated. On the issue of the councillors, I will combine that with what Costa has already said. Our councillors are not corrupt. Our councillors have maintained the highest form of integrity. Had it not been for the MDC, you would not be having cities, you would be having villages and townships. Our guys have done a fantastic job. I was in Lawal, where residents are saying our council is trying under difficult circumstances. They are aware of the limitations, but they know that they are trying. You go into Harare, difficult circumstances, but they are trying. They've not failed the people. What has failed the people is central government. Water, in terms of the Water Act, is the preserve of the president. In fact, the president is the owner of water. So you can't blame MDC being the hosepipe for not delivering what is not there. Water must be generated, and it is generated by Zinwa, which is central government. Chemicals must be treated, and money must be available because of our distorted monetary situation. It has to come from the central government, Reserve Bank. So you can't blame the victim who are trying to do whatever they can under difficult circumstances. A lot of things have been done by our councillors to improve the welfare of residents. So yes, the MDC is not to blame. And this finger pointing by government must be remembered in the context of the fact that whenever you point a finger at somebody, 4 of the fingers are pointing at yourself. And that's what we must correct. We must deal with the fundamental reforms, blessing what you are saying. Number 1, we need legal reforms to align the Urban Councils Act to the Constitution in the spirit of decentralization and devolution. You can't have a country where you have local authorities, but their procurement is being done by the Office of President and Cabinet in Mr. Mnangagwa's office. Where is devolution? Why do you want them to be accountable without authority? That has to be aligned. Budgets. So under those circumstances, those changes have to be effective. Devolution, respecting the Constitution, aligning the issue of decentralization within the Constitution so that we're able to have authority and local authority to discharge their mandate and function according to the law. The issue of, I think Costa have answered it. The issue of effort, SABC dialogue. The fact that we are speaking at cross purposes, ZANU-PF on one hand saying this, ourselves on the other hand saying something else, tells you that things are not okay. Zimbabwe is burning. And I've told SADC that the danger with this burning Zimbabwe is that it will set ablaze the entire region. This crisis is going to affect the entire region. And we've said we need mediation. That's why we need a mediator who is credible, who is preferably with stature that would give credibility to the dialogue. Not this Muppet show that is taking place. If they were serious about Poland, why are they proceeding to have amendments that are not shared by all the players? Assuming that, yes, forget about Chamisa, because they minimize this national discourse. It's not about Nelson Chamisa and MDC. It's about the people of Zimbabwe and the issue they are raising. Mr. Mnangagwa does not command even half the population support. So when he goes to engage internationally, he does not have the mandate of the people of Zimbabwe, because we command a significant portion. When you look at our urban areas, when you look at the vote itself. So there has to be a political settlement, a political dialogue to resolve our issues. We have said we are ready. I told President Mbeki, and a lot of people have been very cautious about President Mbeki. Don't worry about the referee if you trust the players. Where are the players? Why should you be bothered about President Mbeki not being, objective? We can't play the referee. Let's play the game. And MDC is a player. ZANU would obviously be a player. The issues to be resolved are to do with the legitimacy crisis and the issue of reforms and taking our country on a shared path to a future that we are all agreed upon. Not this business of Mnangagwa telling you that Vision 2030. Your own vision is not a national vision. ZANU's vision is not a national vision. So don't lie to people that you have a national vision. It's a hallucination if it is not shared. So, yes, to dialogue, Mr. Mnangagwa has spanned the offer by President Mbeki to mediate between the two of us and to mediate between ZANU-PF and MDC. And I have to tell the National Council, which is the supreme decision-making body of the party, to say that we've tried this route, but we are not having our goodwill gesture being reciprocated. They were